Hi there, this is Jay, the tomato guy, out here in the southeast suburbs of Denver, Colorado, about 5,800 feet. I'm going to do a taste test. This is a beefsteak variety tomato. It's an indeterminate heirloom variety. You notice this is not a real large size tomato. This one's maybe 4, 5, 6 ounces. Normally these tomatoes can get up to a pound, and I do have some on the vine that are a little bigger. But for this taste test today, I decided to use this smaller one. This is a tomato that in the past hasn't done real well in this climate. I decided to give them a try. I grew 3 of them this year, and they actually all did really well and are producing. We had kind of a really cool start to our summer, so a late, all the plants were late putting on fruit. This one I started getting ripe fruit around the end of August, beginning of September. But I'd say that's probably 3-4 weeks behind what normally would have happened in our climate, but because we didn't really start getting any temperatures above 70 until after the first day of summer here, it really stunted the growth of all the plants early on. So with that, I'm going to give this a taste and let you know how it tastes. Again, as a heirloom variety, that means you can save the seeds on this variety and get a similar tomato for next year. One thing I'm noticing right off the bat here with this, not a ton of seeds. You can see a few pockets there, but we're going to give this a taste and I'll let you know what I notice as flavor tones for this beefsteak tomato. Okay. This is actually milder than I expected. A lot of times with beefsteak, it's one of the older varieties, kind of a classic known around most places with a really acidic tomato flavor. This one doesn't have that flavor. So it's does taste like a homegrown tomato. That definitely better than a store-bought tomato, but not super strong. So if that changes and I get different fruit off the plant that are a little stronger, a little more what I was expecting, I'll change the video and let you know. But again, this is a beefsteak variety, indeterminate, with fruit usually between 8 to 16 ounces. So a bigger plant, not a good one to grow in pots. This is one that you definitely want to have in the ground. Definitely want to have it staked. All 3 of the plants that I grew this year are between that 3 and 4 foot tall range, with quite a bit of fruit, and that was with some pruning back on them and really clearing out those sucker branches early on. So hope you enjoyed this video. Please like and subscribe, and if you have any other questions, please put them in the comments. I'll be sure to get back to you. Thanks.